State lawmakers met again today to study a pretty controversial concept, rejecting more than $1 billion annually in federal education funds. So what are the pluses and minuses? Our Chris Davis shares what experts had to say.
Yes, sir, correct.
Their minds are made up.
Lawmakers are supposed to still be studying the idea, but this public school mom is worried they've already decided.
They need to listen to the parents and the teachers and the school administrators and the people who actually do this. They need to listen to us and not, who's lining their pockets.
The question, should Tennessee reject more than $1 billion in federal education funds and pay for it themselves?
The federal government has not always fully funded its commitments.
The nonpartisan research group, the Sycamore Institute, did a deep dive into the plan. And while they found that Tennessee likely could afford to pay for it, it could also come at a cost.
Many federal requirements could still apply to Tennessee schools even if the state rejected federal K-12 dollars, creating questions that would likely be resolved in court.
What would it mean to you if you took away all those strings?
Lawmakers also consulted school district leaders ranging from rural to urban areas. While they say not having strings attached to money is always helpful, that goes for state funding too.
Are there any strings that the state require for the money that you receive?
Absolutely.
The bigger school districts like Memphis and Nashville emphasize the importance that federal funding has been very consistent over the years, which helps them plan budgets.
This funding is vital to MMPS's most vulnerable students.
And as long as lawmakers are still studying funding, they'd like to see more instead of just a replacement.
If there's funding on the table to replace these federal dollars, we would welcome that, but ask that it be in addition to, because our students deserve it.
Chris Davis, News Channel 5.
Now, tomorrow may be the day to watch these proceedings. A representative from the U.S. Department of Education will testify to the working group.